Hi, little dreamers, and welcome to Erin's Magical Tales. If tonight's story wraps you in warmth like a cozy blanket under the stars, don't forget to share it with someone who needs a gentle cuddle, too. Ready? Let me tell you about Cami the cat and the nap that held more love than the whole night sky. Cami the cat and the nap that held the moon. Cherish the moments you curl up in. Inspired by the gentle truth, some people spend a lifetime longing for the love you already have. Don't forget to feel it. In memory of Steven Moya's beloved wife who left the world too soon and reminded us all that every goodbye is really a whisper to hold tighter, love deeper, and cherish. Now, did you know? Cats sleep for more than 12 hours a day. But naps aren't just for rest. They're how cats show they feel safe and loved. When a cat curls up beside you, it means, I trust you. Chapter 1. A little cat with a big everyday. We don't always notice love because it's always been there. Cami the cat was fluffy, bouncy, and always zooming somewhere. Every morning, Mama would gently boop her nose.
Time to go, my sunshine,
Mama purred. On the way to school, Cami would skip and Mama would hum. Sometimes they raced leaves. Sometimes they just held paws in silence. At school during lunch, Cami opened her lunchbox and a warm, mushroomy smell floated into the air.
Whoa, what's that smell? It's amazing,
Gasped Mimi, sniffing the air.
Mushroom soup!
Cami grinned.
Mama sings when she makes it?
No way!
Toto blinked.
Does that mean your soup tastes like music?
Cami took a tiny sip, then nodded seriously.
This bite? Definitely a high note.
After school, Mama was always waiting by the gate. With snacks, with songs, with love so constant it almost became invisible. At home, they'd read stories, stack blankets into forts, or just lie on the floor and watch the clouds go by. Cami never thought much about it. That was just life. Chapter 2. The nap that felt different. Sometimes one nap can change everything. One cozy afternoon, Cami curled up in Mama's arms. Sunlight made golden stripes on the blanket. Cami yawned.
You'll always be here, right?
Mama smiled, but her eyes looked far away.
always. Even when I'm not right beside you, my love is.
Then they napped, quiet and warm, like the moon had tiptoed down just to tuck them in. Chapter 3. A Dream Full of Stars. Our memories are made of light. That nap carried Cami into a dream, soft and glowing like moon milk. She floated gently through a sky stitched with 1,000 stars, each one twinkling like a little lantern from her past.
Where am I?
She whispered. A voice in the stardust replied,
You're in your heart's sky. Every star here is a moment you've loved.
Cami drifted closer. She saw her very first bike ride. Mama running behind, breathless and laughing. Pancake Tuesday. Syrup everywhere and Mama twirling her like maple magic. That rainy morning when her tears wouldn't stop, until Mama put socks on her paws and turned the sadness into giggles. She smiled in her sleep, and then one star shimmered brighter than the rest. It showed a tall baseball player, eyes glistening, pointing to the sky with both hands over his heart. A soft voice in the stardust whispered,
"Sometimes love shines, even when it hurts."
Suddenly, a shooting star streaked across the dream sky, trailing soft golden light like honey. As it passed, it whispered,
"Cherish this. It won't last forever, but it will always be yours."
Cami stirred. Her eyelids fluttered.
Mama?
She murmured, not fully awake. A warm paw pulled her close.
I'm here.
Mama said gently, her voice full of stars.
I always am, even when your eyes are closed.
Chapter 4. The Hug Before the Toothbrush. The right time to say thank you is always now. That night, while brushing her teeth, Cami looked at Mama. Really looked. Her eyes filled with fuzzy warmth. She hugged Mama tight.
Thank you for every lunchbox, every silly dance, every quiet cuddle.
Mama blinked, surprised.
That came out of nowhere. Where did that come from?
Cami grinned.
Nope, it came from right here.
She touched her chest.
My heart's been saving it.
Chapter 5. The Nap That Held the Moon. When you feel loved, the moon glows a little brighter. From that day on, Cami began to notice all the little things she used to rush past. She started sniffing soups with her eyes closed. She even tried to hum while brushing her teeth. One evening, while brushing her teeth, she paused.
Mama!
She said through a mouthful of bubbles.
Did you always sing while making soup?
Mama chuckled, drying a dish.
Oh? You finally heard my secret concert?
Cami giggled, rinsing.
I like the mushroom soup best. It has the warmest song.
Mama smiled, tilting her head.
You have a very good heart, Cami. It hears more than just words.
Later that night, after Mama tucked her in, Cami ran her paw behind Mama's left ear and whispered,
This spot is the softest in the whole wide world.
Mama blinked in surprise.
You remember that?
I do now.
Cami said softly.
And your eyes crinkle when you laugh. And your hugs are like sunshine wrapped in a blanket.
Mama held her tighter.
Oh, my sweet moonbeam. You're seeing with love now.
Cami yawned and curled up close.
I don't want to forget anything ever again.
You don't have to remember it all.
Mama whispered, stroking her fur.
Just feel it. every day. Right here.
She gently tapped Cami's heart. The next afternoon, Cami came home from her field trip, paws behind her back, eyes twinkling with excitement.
Mama,
She said,
I used all my field trip money to get you something special.
She held out a little bundle, wrapped in soft blue paper with stars on it.
I remembered you love Van Gogh's Starry Night, so
Cami whispered, eyes shining.
I got you the notebook that looks like swirling stars, the little pouch that dances moonlit swirls, and the very last star-patterned pen. All just for you.
Mama gasped, her eyes welling up. Cami smiled.
Because you love Starry Night. And I love you.
Mama knelt down and kissed her forehead.
I don't need the stars in the sky,
She whispered.
You already brought them home.
That night, as the stars blinked gently outside and the moon peeked in through the curtains, Cami curled into Mama's arms with her new pen in her paw.
Let's write our dreams down together tomorrow,
She whispered sleepily. And as she drifted into dreams, the moon outside shimmered. A little warmer, a little softer, as if it too had curled up in love beside a little cat who had finally learned to feel the light she already had. The end. Dear little dreamers, did you enjoy today's story? This story reminds us some love is so gentle, we forget how big it is. Being there for the little things is what family is about. Cherishing what we have makes our hearts shine even brighter. And if you're thinking of someone right now, go give them an extra cuddle tonight. Let's wonder together. What is one little thing your grown-up does that makes you feel safe? Can you remember a cozy moment that made you feel really loved? What would you write in a thank you card to someone in your family? Love doesn't always shout. Sometimes it just purrs beside you. Word of the day. Cherish. Cherish, cherish, cherish. Let's say it slowly together. CHERISH. Cherish. Definition: to hold something close and appreciate it deeply. Simple meaning: to treasure and not take for granted. Example: Cami cherished every moment she spent curled up with Mama. Easy sentence: I cherish my family when we laugh together. Remember this word, little friends. Try using it in a sentence next time. See you later, little cuddle star.